Hello everybody, and welcome back to Screen Stars, and welcome to another Halloween classic film review. Today I am reviewing the all-time classic from 1984, Ghostbusters, a film that was written by Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis, as well as others, directed by Ivan Reitman, and it stars, of course, Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Sigourney Weaver, the late great Harold Ramis, Rick Moranis, Annie Potts and Ernie Hudson. And it tells the story of some New York parapsychologists who get booted out of their college campus and decide that they've got an opportunity to go ghost hunting and be ghost hunters, basically. So they set up shop, and lo and behold, this all happens when there's an influx of paranormal activity in New York that threatens to destroy not only New York but potentially the world, and only the Ghostbusters can save us. Right, I don't need to tell you much about the plot of Ghostbusters. Of course, I'm sure you've seen Ghostbusters. If you haven't, oh my god, what you doing? This is a film I went to the cinema to see, and I do remember very clearly going to the cinema to see this. I wasn't particularly excited to see it, didn't know much about it, and it was one of those magical cinema experiences. I was about 12 years old when it came out. As a child, a magical cinema experience that just overwhelmed me. It was that good, and it's one of those that I kept going back to seeing at the cinema. I think we probably went at least half a dozen times within a couple of weeks to see it, and it's one of my favourite cinema experiences of all time. It's a fantastic classic, and it was risky as well and unique because at the time nobody had really, I'm sure somebody could give me examples in the comments, but I don't think anybody had really as commercially combined comedy with horror as well. Granted, quite mild horror, and scares, and it worked absolutely beautifully. It was written to perfection, and the casting was perfection. The director was perfect for the film. It was one of those lightning in a bottle moments in movies where everything just worked and slotted into place. It's a timeless film. You can still watch it today and it feels fresh still, and that is down to many things. The writing, which it's still funny, it's still got that snappy dialogue that's so brilliantly done. The characters are all interesting. They're all fleshed out. They've all got moments to shine on screen. Everybody here. The complicated relationship, an odd relationship with Bill Murray and Sigourney Weaver. It's one of the weirdest romances you've ever seen on screen. It was fabulous, really. It shouldn't have worked between Bill Murray and Sigourney Weaver, but funnily it just does. And the effects still are so good. They still hold up today. They were mind-blowing at the time, but you watch the Ghostbusters films today, the effects still stand up and still work really, really well. It's marvellous how it has stood the test of time. Now, Ghostbusters, they've tried to recapture that magic a number of times over the years. Of course we got Ghostbusters 2. I went to the cinema to see that as well. Of course I did. I was stupidly excited for that film. I did enjoy it, I'm not going to lie. I do enjoy Ghostbusters 2, but yes, clearly it isn't as good as the first one. But I think they tried the best, and many aspects of that film do work. Then, of course, we had the Ghostbusters video game that came out in, I can't remember what year that was it in 2011? Something like that. And it is recently remastered and released last year on PlayStation 4, and I did review that game as well. And that had all the original cast returning to do the voiceovers and things, and many people see that as the Ghostbusters 3, if you like. Then we had the all-female Ghostbusters film in 2016, I think that was. You can say what you want about that film, regardless of who's casting it, whether it be male or female. The film's terrible, however you want to look at it. And there's very few films that I haven't finished, but that is one of them. I couldn't finish the film. It was so poor, and it was so gut-wrenchingly disappointing because I was so looking forward to a new Ghostbusters film. And so I had no problem with the female cast at all at the time, but it was just a terrible movie. And then this year we were supposed to finally get the new Ghostbusters film, Ghostbusters Legacy, was it? With Paul Rudd, and then COVID had different ideas, so we're going to have to wait a little bit longer for the new Ghostbusters film. But again, I'm stupidly excited for that. I really am looking forward to that. And it all goes back to this original film from 1984. It was an absolute worldwide phenomenon. It was a smash hit. It had a hit record, obviously the Ray Parker Jr. Ghostbusters song all over the charts, all over top of the pops. Music video was really cool with the guys in it from the film. It just helped promote the film even more. It was everything they touched turned to gold with this film: the marketing, the promotion, the music, and it was a roller coaster of a success. And it's one that many people still have massive amounts of affection for, including me. It's one I still enjoy watching very often. I'm going to try and convince my family to watch it, maybe tonight on Halloween night, because it's just so good and fun and entertaining, and it's paced brilliantly. There are real stakes at the end of the film. It's quirky, it's fun. Who thought that, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, which means nothing to us in the UK because we don't have that product, but at the time I didn't understand what it was as a kid, but clearly I understand now. I just thought that, again, that's a stroke of genius, to turn a 200-foot Marshmallow Man into one of the main villains of a film. Brilliant stuff, very good, and it's a film that will remain a classic for forever. It's just that good. I can't give this film anything but a clear 10 out of 10. I can't give you a fault with it. Maybe others could, but I don't choose to find the faults in this film because it is just such a wonderfully put together and made film. So, yeah, happy Halloween everybody. I know it's a little bit different this year. There's going to be very little trick-or-treating going on, certainly in the UK, but I do hope you have a fun and creepy Halloween night. Enjoy your Halloween movies everybody, and of course I will be back with more content and reviews on Screen Stars very soon. Thank you very much for watching everybody.